Alright, what is up, y'all? So here we're gonna have a video explaining why Offlane Chimera is great. So far I have a Clear Heart built, a Radiant Mantle built, and 2 Madstone gems. I maxed Circle, my little square, and then I was gonna max R1. Last, this is not something you need to level up. I don't think the cooldown goes at all, or cooldown goes down at all while you're leveling it. So you can just leave that for last. This is super important, and you're gonna see why. You're gonna see why pretty briefly here. Watch the health, watch the health, watch the health. See, I see this Serath coming on the mini-map because she walks in front of Faye. And instead of panicking, instead of running, I just keep my stacks. Alright, so now we're gonna watch this in super slow motion. She's ulted. I used my ult. I'm up to 100.5 per second. Slow this way down. She is chunking the shit out of me, right? It is not making a difference. She is out of huge damage to do. Now we have help that comes. So I literally tanked her. I tanked the Fed Serath's damage. And we're not done, dude. We're not done. We're gonna end this shit. Now I'm tanking a Yin on top of it. Still 105, 100.5 this whole time. Now Serath missing that was unfortunate. Serath should have turned on Yin, but that's okay. She still should not tunnel vision like that, but this is gold. It's okay though. But this is just a good example of why tanky Chimera builds are still fucking incredible. Like, they bring literally the kitchen sink over here, right? She uses her ult, she uses her ult. Like, this is an intense level of shit. Now, if my team was paying attention, look at Serath. My Serath is gonna get here before my Faye is, which doesn't make any sense. But it's not that hard to keep your stacks going, dude. Like, it's not as hard as people make it out to be. And even if the stack chain breaks, like, you can always just jump on them again and do whatever. You'll be fine. Like, I'm fighting this forever here, dude. Like, you couldn't do this on other people. Serath's gonna, like, fucking 3-shot half of the other... everybody. They had to use a burst heal, an honor the pure. Like, they had to do so much here. And we're not done here. We're not done here. I did that to keep my stacks up. I did that to do a number of things that were important here. The jump range is so far. You little fucking bunny foo-foo out here. Hopping through the forest. Now, we both should have turned on Yin right here, because Muriel was leaving her. But we kept chasing the low mana Muriel. So anyway, I'm pretty sure my team ends up losing. But I was, throughout the laning phase, I was bullying them. And I was just, they weren't even trying to take my tower. So... Gideon was coming over to me. I think the reason we really lost was because the people in the right lane lost really hard. They were the first tower to die, which was fucking weird. Because you have Steel and Yin. This should be a pretty easy lane to win. But anyway, I just wanted to show that it's... Like, I had a lot of... I saw a thread where people were saying it's hard to get his stacks up. If you build a Thermal Bond, and I can go into my deck before I close the video off. The Radiant Mantle does an underrated amount of damage to people around you. So that's core. Or not Radiant Mantle, Madspore Sash on Khai. I am lane, dummy. So you got Madstone Gem, Guardian's Ward, Siphon if people force me to jungle. Clear Heart. Now these are the core items. So Madspore, Toxigel, and Thermobond. In that game in particular, I didn't build these two items. Because one, I never had a chance, but two, they didn't have CC really. So it wouldn't have been useful. Most teams are super stacked with CC though. With this, you heal a ridiculous amount. I think the most I've seen my health regen go up to is like 250 a second. And with this, it's impossible to lock you down. Like, they stun you and you're already moving again, so you don't lose your stacks. This is super core again if you're going to play a Chimera against a high CC team. Super core. But this heals so fucking much. This is ridiculous. And they synergize really well together. The lifesteal is really nice. I don't necessarily always build it. I don't get a chance, like I don't rush it. You don't necessarily have to have it like right away. But the lifesteal synergizes with Clear Heart pretty good. So anyway, that was my lane Chimera tutorial. It was just really unfortunate that Yin did less damage in that match than their Muriel. But that happens, dude. People have bad games. That's just life. So, good luck on your games.